start there. We'll build back up. Maybe an extra 5 or 10 seconds at a time, but for now, I'm stopping at 1 minute. By the way, my pajama pants literally fell off while I was doing that. Like they slipped, they fell down, then I ended up kicking them off while doing that. But you couldn't see anything, I hope. I think just for the purpose of making it easier for the vlog, for the purposes of making it easier to get both activities into the vlog, I think it'll be easier if I just do the push-ups and the mountain climbers back to back in the morning, so they're just out of the way. So here goes. I did 10 push-ups yesterday. I did 20 push-ups yesterday. I can probably do 25 this morning. Normally I would add 1 a day, but I think today I can do a little bit more than 20. Let's see how many. I'm very comfortable stopping at 21 for now. You know what? I may as well grab these 2 big empty boxes too. You know what? For my pose in this picture, I will be taking footage for my video blog. Here we go.
1, 2, 3. Wait. Sorry, that didn't work. Oh, yeah, it did.
Here we go.
Okay.
We're gonna be in your video blog?
How long is this timer? How long is this timer?
Huh?
Oh, is it going?
Oh, yeah, it's going, okay. 1.
I don't know that it responds to our counting.
Did it go?
Mm-mm.
No, it didn't go, you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Hey Siri.
Okay, hold on. Oh, maybe I had it for 20 seconds. Here, hold your time.
Should it
Go.
keep going or did we?
Bah, I had it on video.
You have it on video?
You're so adorable.
Yeah.
I love that. That is the oldest trick in the book and we didn't go through it.
Sorry.
Oh, I wanted a haircut.
I got
You
it.
let it fall on Jared.
Done.
Yeah.
Ow!
Oh, what happened?
The hot lighter just burned me.
Oh.
That's probably really hot.
Yeah. It's all on
But it was for
Oh,
art.
it's all on
Domestic
film.
violence on film.
It's right here.
Okay,
Can you
yay.
catch the moon?
Oh, like that.
No,
That's
Jay, my
beautiful.
leg is falling off.
You need
There it goes.
And then
Zoom
we
in.
zoom in. Oops.
to see this video.
I do.
Now I want to
Oh,
take video.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's just because
Move the
button in
building
your
is
video.
blocking the.
Look at that. Just being all moony.
Okay, I'll beat you. Oh, that's 3 hours of trek. Oh, that's awesome.
Cut the zoom. Cut.
That's so beautiful.
All right.
Okay, I'm back on my floor. There is always screaming happening. I think they're coming out the door, so that's why I left. But there's always screaming, like screaming. There's like 2 kids and a mom, and it's a non-stop screaming. Okay, Moshiao is here, and I hear him buzzing, and I'm not here. Okay. Here he is. Hey, girl. Okay, girl. Oh. Come back. Come back. Where is she? There she is. There she is. I don't see her anymore. Where is she? There she is. Yes! Walking down the hall like a queen. Look at her.
I'm a video blogger now, so you're on the video blog.
Good to see you. Come on in.
You're video blogging?
I'm a vlogger. I'm a vlogger.
Whoa.
I'm like super important now. Did I just walk out the house without my hat and with no product in my hair? I feel naked. I am just gonna have to go around like a Bob Fosse dancer, just holding my hand on my head. I'm not even kidding. Anyway, I've had a severely unproductive day. I just finished hanging out with Moshiel, which was awesome. We meant to work on a drag number or two for him, which we didn't end up doing any of it because my internet crapped out on me. Apparently there's a outage in the area, so I can't deal with my hair right now. I cannot. Literally, like, I might just have to do what cats do. I see now why cats are always doing that, because they're always like, oh my god, why didn't someone tell me I look like this? Anyway, so we hung out, which was awesome. What we accomplished was hanging out, which was awesome. But we didn't get done on any of the projects we wanted to work on. Partly because I just wasn't focused, and also my internet was out. But the cool thing is, like, I didn't really do much of anything today, but I still did 5 minutes of throwing away garbage. I did my mountain climbs and I did my push-ups. So I already feel pretty accomplished. Anyway, I'm gonna go now to the food emporium and grab some ingredients, because I just kind of feel like making cookies. I just do. I received some wonderful news today. I was hanging out with my upstairs neighbor Jessica, who's going away for 3 months. We were talking about the condominium that is going to be built right next to our building. So as you know, this is the gorgeous view from outside my window, and right beneath us there is it's hard to see, but there's a big old gas station. And over the winter, I think the winter, it was announced that well, they tore down the gas station almost completely. It's still partly there, and found out that they're building a condo. And my neighbors were all speculating how big it was going to be. And at first, I thought I heard someone say, "Oh, don't worry, it's only going to be like a couple of stories, like 7 or 8 stories." And then someone told me, "No, I found out it's going to be 38 stories." And I was like, "Damn it!" Because I'm on the 10th floor, and that's a gorgeous view. So you know what? I actually
just made peace with it. Like, I really did a great job of making peace with it. In fact, here's how I made peace with it. I thought, well, if it's 38 stories, there's something like 2.5 times more people that will be in that building. So 2.5 times more people will now have that view. And because they'll be even higher, they'll have an even better view. See, I really worked to like spiritually just make it okay. And rather than just appreciating the view while I had it, which I kind of was appreciating it a lot harder, but I kind of just stopped looking out the window and I just kind of thought like, you know what? I'm making peace with that I'm going to lose that view. And so Jessica, I already knew that they were getting rid of, or I already knew that they were only going to make a 7-story building because someone else already confirmed that. But Jessica actually sent me a link to the actual article confirming it. So here it is. Jin Development files condos at 615 10th Avenue in Hell's Kitchen. And basically, so here's what it did look like before, right? So like basically in this picture, my apartment is like this one right up here that goes out of the picture. That's my window right there. And here's what it is going to look like. This is basically going to take up the entire city block. And it's basically going to cover, there's 2 buildings, mine and then the one across the courtyard for me, right? This is our courtyard here. This is going to cover up the entire block, all the way to the street corners. And it looks like, oh my god, it's totally covering up this 15-story building. But like, I'm right at this level, and so this is going to be a 7-story building, so I will basically see just right over the top of the building. I'm sure it will come very close to my window. Like, I'll probably look out my window and I'll see like a rooftop garden and people sunning themselves or whatever. But at least if I look straight ahead, I will still have my view of the skyline, which I'm very, very grateful about. Though I do hope I can still look out my window and see people on the street, especially because that's how I tell like what kind of weather it's going to be. Like, I want to be able to see how the people on the street are dressing and if they're carrying umbrellas and if they're wearing coats. I always find that very useful. Okay, time to check on the butterscotch. After popping that in the freezer for a couple of minutes, it looks like it is now set and hardened. It looks like the coconut oil, again, this is my second time trying to make this. The coconut oil didn't like mix. It kept separating from the butter and the brown sugar. So I just poured it off into the bottle. I might try again one last time, some other time, but I'm guessing I'm just going to leave it out of future endeavors because it never seems to join. But this looks a lot better than my last batch. Let's try it. It's good. It's actually soft. I don't love the texture. I use this organic brown sugar. I use the organic because you don't have to double check with organic to know if it's vegan. If it's organic, it's automatic. If sugar is organic, it's automatically vegan. But it's really kind of grainy on the inside. When I say grainy, I mean like you can taste like the sugar granules. You can kind of feel them. It feels like they never like really melted into it, but what I'm eating right now tastes exactly like butterscotch. I could play with this recipe a little tiny bit, but that's basically butterscotch, which is exciting because butterscotch is one flavor I've had to give up as a vegan. And so I'm excited now about making some butterscotch cookies. I don't know if I feel like making them tonight. Oh, fuck it, I'll do it. So I think I basically decided that I'm going to edit my blogs at night from now on. So I'll probably be uploading my blogs while you guys are asleep. So when you see my vlogs from now on, it'll usually be like what I did yesterday. I just feel like I have a hard time talking about what my day is going to be about rather than what my day was about. So yeah, and with that said, I'm still experimenting with the format a little bit. I did order some new photo gear. It's funny, I'm doing this by trial and error, And as I'm doing it, there are certain things that just occur to me, like, oh, I'm probably going to need a tripod. I'm probably going to need a this. I'm probably going to need a that. I mean, I have tripods, a lot of them, but special, types. So I'm ordering some equipment. So as soon as that equipment comes, it'll be fun to be able to do some new stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna stop and edit this in a little bit. And in the meantime, I decided I'm gonna try watching some movies because I don't watch a lot of movies. And so a lot of movies that I have never seen before are movies that like you would be like, no, of course you've seen that, right? There's no way you haven't seen blah blah blah, right? And I'm like, nope, never saw blah blah blah. So I am actually just about to watch this little movie. I better hum this myself so YouTube doesn't take away my rights to the. Ooh, what movie is it gonna be? Opening theme song to a movie, but I don't want to play the song. Uh-oh, I know her. What movie is this? Oh my god, that's right! Devil Wears Prada. Never seen it before. Making some quick cookies from Colleen Patrick Goudreau's book, The Joy of Vegan Baking. Got my sugar and brown sugar, softened butter and vanilla. Alright, cookie dough is ready. Now I'm going to take my butterscotch out of the freezer and chop it up into butterscotch chips. Oh yeah. Oh, that's the stuff. Look at that. Look at that. Oh god. Some people do whatever they do to relax. Alright, about a couple of dozen cookies, minus like the half dozen or so I ate. I'm gonna say these are pretty good. They taste more like a toffee kind of a cookie. If I were having these like blindfolded, first off, that will be creepy. But I don't know if I would think these are butterscotch. But they're definitely really good. So it's not the recipe that I was hoping to come up with today, but one recipe that doesn't come out exactly right is at least one recipe closer to finding the recipe, my recipe. Because it's just something I would like to actually learn how to be able to do and then teach people. So anyway, I've got about 20 minutes more of The Devil Wears Prada, which I'm like in the middle of watching while making this video. And then I gotta get to bed because I gotta be awake in like 5.5 hours, and I have work to do before I go to bed. So I'm gonna stop and edit this, and thank you guys again for watching. And I have a few dishes now, but a wise YouTube follower once said to clean as you go, so I'm going to clean as I go. Thank you for that wonderful advice, and I'll see you guys soon, and have a good night.